Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a sunny morning here. I can hear the birds out there chirping away. Welcome to the channel, Gray Cloudy Day. Just because it's a Gray Cloudy Day channel doesn't mean that it's a gray cloudy day. It feels pretty good so far. Not been up too long. Or I didn't want to get up, but that's kind of like most days, I think. Initial reactions, I don't want to start the day. I'm Gray Cloud, by the way, Sage of the Eternal Moment. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you did. It helps the algorithm, helps push the videos out to more people. And also, if you hit the like button, that really helps too, because it shows the algorithm that people are watching the video. It shows them that they like it. It shows that they like it. And then it'll refer the videos to other people. So, you know, I don't always say that on every video. I used to never say it. I wanted everything to seem very organic, but let's live in the real world. Even me, sometimes, most of the time I hit most likes and I subscribe to people that I like. But it does help when someone suggests it in their video. It reminds someone consciously, hey, you know, all I got to do is hit this little... Sounds like I'm complaining, don't it? Okay, let's do a Jesus Calling video, May 6th. Do not search for security in the world you inhabit. You tend to make mental checklists of things you need to do in order to gain control of your life. If only you could check everything off your list, you could relax and be at peace. But the more you work to accomplish that goal, the more things crop up on your list. The harder you try, the more frustrated you become. There is a better way to find security in this life. Instead of scrutinizing your checklist, focus your attention on my presence with you. This continual contact with me will keep you in my peace. Moreover, I will help you sort out what is important and what is not, what needs to be done now and what does not. Fix your eyes not on what is seen, your circumstances, but on what is unseen, my presence. I really enjoyed reading that to myself this morning before I started, recording. Because I was talking about that either yesterday or the day before about a lot of things, like our world comes from the unseen. Like the physical world appears to be physical, but there's a lot of things unseen to the world. And I was talking about belief. We don't always have to see everything to believe it. We can feel it. We can know it just without having to have something tangible. Today, I need to think about that. I've been feeling like I'm struggling too much trying to make a checklist every day and get certain things done. And then if I don't do certain things, I feel like I've not accomplished something. And I think I've been telling you guys that I've been trying to focus on just doing what I can do and not get too consumed with if I can't get certain things done or I don't have the motivation that day. Just keep going at whatever pace I can without burning out. And that's what I'm trying to do. I don't think I'm burnt out or anything, but let's get to a reference scripture here. Hebrews 3, verse 1. And so, dear brothers and sisters who belong to God and are bound for heaven, think about this. Jesus whom we declare to be God's messenger and high priest. Then we got Isaiah 26, verse 3, our next reference scripture. You will keep in perfect peace all who trust in you, whose thoughts are fixed on you. Okay. And then the last, our last scripture here is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18. So we don't look at the troubles. So we don't look at the troubles we can see right now. Rather, we look forward to what we have not seen yet. For the troubles we see will soon be over, but the joys to come will last forever. And that refers me back to what we were seeing here of not focusing on what we can see, which could be our problems and situations that maybe we're going through. Like, I know that currently I have certain things weighing heavy on my brain. Some things small, some things that aren't too small, but I can't do much of anything about it other than let it work itself out. But yeah, so we don't look at the troubles we can see right now. Rather, we look forward to what we have not seen or yet seen. When I speak of some things, I'm talking about, like yesterday, a package not showing up, and it's been, somehow it's showing up that it's delivered in Birmingham, Alabama, to a post office box. Well, I'm about 2.5 hours away from Birmingham, and I don't have a post office box. So that was a little kind of frustrating. But the thing is, I bought something. I ordered it. There's receipts for it. It came off my card. I didn't get the package, so I'm just waiting for I contacted the company. I've received an email saying that they've contacted management, and as soon as they know what's going on, they'll contact me. So that's something that can be fixed. It's just when you've spent the money and you don't have the product, I either want a refund or I want the product to be resent or find out what the heck happened. That's not a big major issue, is it? No, it's not. If that's the only things I had to worry about, then my life would be pretty good. And I know, let me think. Today, I give thanks for you guys that watch these videos, for you guys that help me out here and there, and for you guys and gals that have reached out to me through email, and we've been able to make personal contact and get to know each other a little bit, and a little bit more about Gray Cloud and how emotional I can be and how blah, 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 blah. But, that's just part of my life. And I was always raised, like my mama raised, this young man to be, who he is, to be respectful to people and treat people like you want to be treated. It doesn't always happen that way. I know that I've treated people in poor ways before, and I'm not very happy about having done so. But I try to tread lightly nowadays and be mindful of what I say and do. Sometimes it's not always easy, especially if you fumble the ball every once in a while. Just because I am knowledgeable of my spirit and knowing what I am, that I come from the unseen to be here, to be seen in this physical body right now, only one day to be unseen and back to the ether. It doesn't mean that my life's any easier. It doesn't mean that I don't overanalyze or get a little off track sometimes. We're going to leave it at that. And I'm just going to start. I'm going to make a point not to think that I'm secure and I don't need to be looking for security. The only security I have is the big kahuna. And I've said this time and time again. So no matter really what happens in this world, the whole grid could shut down. Stores could stop getting food. I could stop receiving my disability at the drop of a hat. Just like anybody could lose their job at the drop of a hat and in 2 weeks' time be broke and out of a place to live. We're all in that situation. I don't care how rich you are. Things can always go haywire. But in those dark places is when you need to reach out and dig deep. Find that connection that you may have lost. Because sometimes coming down to the bottom helps us rise back up to the top. Remember that. I don't know where that came from, but it came out of my mouth. So until next time, Mr. Gray Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. A little emotional, but I'm happy. Ditto. I love you guys.